is good here. My assets. Bring that up on the screen. Here. Give me a few seconds, guys. Let me make sure everything is good. I'm live everywhere. I was gonna try and go live on the MP Shorts channel as well, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. So here we are. 19 people here. 26 people here. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. How are you guys doing? Fire King, what's going on? Bitcoin and Loopring. I have seen Loopring. Krill made a move this past couple of days. I think I gave my thoughts on this position as well. I don't know if they made a move like this weekend or something. I don't know how to say it, but let me go to CoinMarketCap real quick. Bring this up over here. Right here. Right there. All right, let's check this out. Yeah, I think I did give my thoughts on this a while ago. The issue that I have with it is you know, you're seeing 44 quadrillion coins. The thoughts on it is that, I mean, we're seeing it pull back. Right now, it's down about 12%. We do see the volume that's down about 38%. That's my only issue with it. I mean, I'm obviously you can have more issues with it, but when I see a circulating supply that's that high and this much growth, it really doesn't leave much room for growth after the fact. Now, I don't know the detail of it if they have like a massive burn rate, because I would imagine they would have to. You know, you're looking at 44 quadrillion coins. That's so much. Currently, you're looking at a market cap of 3.7 billion, which is not crazy. You can see it grow from there, and this is like self-reported. So this is self-reported circulating supply. I would imagine that is going up with the amount of coins that are there. That has to be going up, you know, basically daily. You know, with the max supply being 100 quadrillion coins, it's just way too much. But you can definitely see some growth in it. It's just, it's tricky. 54 people here, guys. Hit the like button once you get in here. It does help out. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Jay. Shiba is making a nice breakout crazy. Yeah, I have seen that. Morning. Been a while since I've been awake for one of these streams. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You know, and thank you for being a member. It sucks that I can't stream. Yes, it sucks that I can't stream as much as I used to. But you know, it's definitely tough to be able to do that with a family and all that stuff. So I decided to upload videos and stream, you know, for an hour a day or so. There will probably be times where I stream for 2 hours or so, but right now it's just an hour a day. Racing to work thinking it's 6 a.m. in California. It's 5 a.m. Time to drive slow. Have a good week, AMC and Loopring. AMC, definitely. I can say that my account's looking pretty good. I was going through a watch list today, just trying to figure out what I'm looking for. But let's look at AMC right now. It's up about 2% right now. It went up to a high of $43.09. I'm currently up. I don't even know how much exactly. AMC up 14,000. So yeah, today's P&L. I'll look at today's. Actually, break down today's P&L here. Today's P&L, I'm up about ooh, that's not right. I'm gonna say $1,000. Up oh yeah, up $1,000. Never mind. I don't know why I look different with a point. I thought that was like $1 for some reason, but it's $1,016. So not a bad day so far in the pre-market. I do want to check my unrealized gains. I figured out how to do that on my mobile device, not on the desktop device, so, or a desktop platform. Have you been golfing recently? I haven't. I've been golfing in my simulator because it's been kind of cold. Today is actually supposed to be a pretty decent day. It's supposed to be about 60. So I'm thinking about it, going and playing sometime soon, sometime today. But I have a bunch of videos. I have a bunch of videos recorded that I need to upload to my golf channel. But yeah, I think it's been a little bit chilly. I'm okay with it being 50 degrees. It's just sometimes like depending how I feel that day. I just don't feel like getting my hands get cold first, but that's just me. That's a me issue. I love seeing all the member badges. So do I. Love seeing it. Have you been? I just read that. Going up, fam. Only 99 cents. Yes, I make the memberships very cheap. It's 99 cents. There's one that's 199. I think I'm gonna do one to where instead of people going over to Patreon, they can just come over here and join the Discord group. So it'll be the same price. It'll be like $5. So then join the Discord group there, um, and get all whatever perks you get here. So I'm do YouTube full time by 2023. I would love to. I would love to. I think it's just more of a mentality thing, like a mental issue for me, because like I feel like I can. Like the amount of money that I make, I feel like I can. It's just not as secure. It's so up and down when it comes to the amount of revenue that I can gain from YouTube. So just ad revenue, I've gained as high as $22,000 in a month, and I've basically recently been all the way down to $3,000, $2,000 in a month, and not that's a huge swing, and it's all depending on how much I upload, what the popularity is. I just want to get a consistent basis to understand, that YouTube ad revenue can be that more um, supportive or stable revenue, and then everything else will be less stable. Because obviously investing, gaining $100, $200 a day in day trading, it's not something that I can generally depend on to basically be that income driver. So yes, I hope that's the case, where I grow these accounts by way more than what I want to. You don't know, I have a goal of growing my short-term accounts to $1 million in value, and that's in 365 days. So currently we're sitting at about 87, 88,000 total short-term accounts. So let's see if we can grow that. If you guys want to follow it, I'm doing that on my TikTok and my MP Shorts channel. We have 103 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. We can see Shiba Inu is up just slightly. I do want to look at it on Coinbase because they have a different time factor. It's like 24 hours versus whatever the heck Weeble was looking at. But yeah, you can see the movement here. You can see that it bounced nicely off of 0.00004314 cents, and jumped up to resist at basically 65. So seeing that resistance to 65 makes me think that we're going to see a push up to there. But know that resistances don't hold well for crypto. I guarantee they do not hold well at all. I saw Bitcoin break through all-time highs. You can see Ethereum break through all-time highs without even a sweat. It wasn't something where they even looked like they were going to resist. SafeMoon is the evolution. Will be huge success. I have 25 million SafeMoon, but I'm sitting on it waiting for a massive burn rate because they have a lot of coins. And it's kind of similar to what Shiba Inu has right now. And if they can get up to a certain level, they can get up to this level. I think that would be decent. Loopring allows Ethereum gas fees 100 times cheaper and 1,000 times faster. That's amazing, amazing point. Where's my Loopring? I think I hold was it 100 Loopring? I'm probably gonna buy a little bit more. It does look like it's pulling back a little bit. So yeah, I have 100, and that was more or less just to get my feet wet. And I think this is a great position to make a move into. Let's see all of the details of Loopring just to break this down a little bit more. The market cap right now is at 2.1 billion. You can see that you have 1.3 billion in circulating supply, which is basically nothing. If we can see full popularity to where this gains a ton or a crazy amount of popularity, then we could see this really grow up to that, hopefully $30 billion, $50 billion mark and see that steady around that area. Now, if it does increase a lot higher than that, that would be great. But you hold 18 billion SafeMoon. See, that's where I get stuck. It's great to own that much, but with, let's say they do burn off a crazy amount, right? And you get to a decent number. I don't know where you're looking to get to, whether it's 1 cent or $1 or whatever. Say you get to that point and you want to sell all of it. You want to sell all of it at 1 penny. Well, if it gets to 1 penny, there had to have been a massive burn rate to where we're looking at maybe tens of trillions of coins rather than hundreds of trillions of coins, right? Or even less than that, maybe billions of billions of coins out there. It's going to be tough, right? Oh shit, I'm subscribed to you on YouTube. Well, thank you for being a subscriber on YouTube and for being here on TikTok. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think when you look at 18 billion coins, that's tough because you have to sell all of those 18 billion coins. And when you have to sell those 18 billion coins, are you going to get filled all 18 billion at 1 cent? No. You're probably going to get maybe 1 billion filled at 1 cent, and then the rest are going to start to decrease the price a hell of a lot because you're selling 18 billion coins. Now, not saying that you're not going to be able to sell and you're not going to make a profit. It's just going to be less than you think. If you think you're going to sell 18 billion at 1 cent, it's not going to happen. You're going to sell, like I said, 1 billion, maybe even less than that at 1 cent. All the rest are going to start to, you're going to see different prices as you start to sell. I would never sell. I would live off the reflections. I don't even know what that is. You got me stumped here. I'll have to look that up. Well, I haven't looked too far into SafeMoon. The only thing I've looked close to with SafeMoon is really just the burn rate that they do have. And I'm always looking for the price to skyrocket from there. Look up Top City, bro. I'll have to look it up. Let me answer all these questions on YouTube real quick. Why do you feel that way, Brian? Did you get burned at some point? Who said something? What did Brian say? Is this financial advice? This broadcast? No, it's not financial advice. Crypto is all lies and fantasies. So I like to, I would like to hear why financial advice. No, it's not. If you're spamming, we're gonna get you out of here. I'm not gonna deal with that. So his name in the title of the stream. It's not financial advice with Matthew Perry. So basically like staking. But I guess there's some sort of difference between it. Getting 1,000. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy a little bit more Loopring today, and I'm going to buy a little bit more Krill as well. Krill made a pretty decent move for me today. Let's see, Krill. And that's like newish to Coinbase. It made a pretty decent move, not today. I think this past weekend. So if we look at the 6th, we can see that did jump to about 475, I believe it was. I can't even get up there. About 475. Did decrease down to a level of about $3, less than $3 now. And you're seeing a lot of negative volume here, a lot of sell volume. That's great, right? Obviously, you would like to be able to capture profits as best as possible when you do see any resistance points if you wanted to swing trade it. I think it would have been a great swing trade opportunity. I do think of it as more of a long-term position when you look at the circulating supply at 37.8 million. That is definitely a high, a low circulating supply, which can create a high price. So that's why I'm always getting into these ones that have less than, let's say, 100 million circulating supply, just because it has so much potential to grow. Just a 10x would be somewhere around average of market cap, and that would be a 10x of the price. So you're looking at, $20 or so, $30 or so. What are your thoughts on Chainlink forward? I've never really been a fan of Chainlink. I looked into them, but I've never really been a huge fan. I'm not going to say that it's like horrible, but I just haven't been a huge fan. CRO will go up so high. So I did a video on this on my Patreon to talk about my thoughts on CRO. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm not going to spoil that video. Definitely go and check that out. It's going to be uploading, I think, later today. But CRO, I've had CRO for quite some time because I've I first started getting invested in crypto on crypto.com. That was, I think, the first investment that I had. 1,500. Just because I cannot see anything over here. I have to go over to the side because I can't see it. But guys on TikTok, if you can double tap that screen, it does help out the channel a ton. Let's see. To my feed here. Again, I don't know if, yeah, you know what? I have desktop audio on. Oh, second. I want to hear it. All right. Oh, it looks like it's starting to lag. We're getting a lag over here. So yeah, we have 182 people here, guys. Hit the like button. It does help out the channel. Is the squeeze happening today? I don't know if the squeeze is happening today. I mean, it could happen at any time. You never really know. But I'm hopeful that it can happen. We can see a large increase before the end of the year because one, I have my call options, and two, I obviously have stocks. I have 900 shares of AMC, at $26.45. So really trying to make this thing, just run. Love you, bro, from India. Love you too. I love all the people that watch my channel, that subscribe to my channel. If you're subscribers, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It does help out. And you get a lot of daily content here. I always stream at 8, from 8 to 9. And I'm always, ready to give as much information as I can, be as transparent as I possibly can. I upload videos and maybe 1 or 5 in a day. It just depends what I want to talk about. Mac, good time to buy SHIB. I think so when it comes to Shiba Inu, right? Let's look at this. Right? I think any time is really a good time to buy. It just depends how much you buy. So how much do you have left? I believe this has a ton of room to grow, right? It does, looking at $31 billion market cap, has a ton of room to grow. But how much do you want to invest in there, and how much do you want to gain from there? How much do you want to own from this position? Do I think it's a good time to invest? Yes, because my overall picture of this position is to invest in for the long haul for 3 to 10 years. Like, it's not something where I'm looking for a gain today. It's not something where I'm looking for it to lift off today. I mean, if it does, I'll be happy, but I'm not looking for it to make those moves today because you need to see a massive burn rate to see a rise in the price. And it just needs to be more or less stable than anything. And it looks like it's settling around these areas from like 0.0004 up to 0.0006, right? That's where it looks like it's holding. But where I'm looking at this, yes, I think any time right now is a good buy for the long haul. I currently hold, 9 million, almost 10 million. And I'm looking to burn a lot when this does decrease a little bit more, probably somewhere to 0.0004. It looks like that's where it is having a massive like support or a strong support level. So if it does go down to that level, that's where I will end up making a move to buy more, to burn more, So that's me. SHIB is consolidating. Yeah, that's exactly what we've been seeing. Frank Tucker, been a member for 7 months. 7 months. Thank you, Frank, for being a member, for being here, for being a part of this community. That is insane. Saber, you too. I mean, Hope, you too. There's so many people that have been a member for such a long time, and I appreciate you guys. We're almost at 100 likes. We have 226 people here. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new getting in here, just smash that like button really quick. It does help out. I'm glad I got in at 17.0, wait, 0.17? What are you talking about? 30 points. All right. Let's see. Twitch saying anything? We got one person on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching over on Twitch, that platform. We have 8 people. I was going to say 9, but we have 8 people on TikTok. Guys, double tap that screen. Now 10. Double tap that screen to get more likes in here, get more people in here. Thank you for following Max Prime. I appreciate you. Oh, they were talking about buying Loopring. You bought in at 17 cents? Wait, CRO I got at 17 cents. You think that would be crazy if you got in Loopring at 17 cents? Then you definitely made a great move. Good morning, fellow traders. So one position that I don't know if my position went through. So I currently hold, let's see if update this. So I currently hold 28,580 of PI. And this is a position that I do believe will make a move and will eventually be listed on Coinbase. It just looks like it has the guts for it. I don't know what words to use there. It just looks like it can definitely make a move, and with a certain circulating supply. Let's go here and let's look up PI. And this was by a total accident that I looked this position up. With a circulating supply of 868 million, you could see here that this definitely has the room to really grow. And currently sitting at about $14 million market cap. Yeah, you can see this skyrocket. So this is a position that I invested on gate.io, and I plan on putting more in there. I actually just tried to buy more, and I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know if it went through, but something happened with my tether. I tried to transfer tether into PI and buy 5,000 more, but something happened. I don't know what's going on because I tried to check on it, and it didn't show me any history. So I have to figure out what's happening there, but I should have bought 5,000 more, and we'll just have to see. But PI is definitely a good coin. Doggy has been moving for me a little bit. Obviously, I have my SafeMoon 25 million, but yeah, that's pretty much it over in that platform. It looks like my Coinbase Pro has now broken 22,000 after transferring some of that out, some of the Algo, and now it just came back down after transferring out Algo and I believe Ethereum to stake it over in Coinbase. You have seen my Coinbase account rise. It looks like when I put more money into Gitcoin, that did rise from a low. I believe it was like 8 something, and now it's up to $9.52. So that definitely is a move. Harvest Finance, that has not made a move recently, but I do see that making a move soon. Clover Finance is good. I invested in there at $1.07, and it's currently at $1.38. So there's a lot of great moves within my portfolio. Some that didn't really make a huge move, like Bounce. I'm expecting that to make a move, not anytime soon. It can happen, but I don't expect it. But yeah, just waiting for these to blow, waiting for these to really run. OMG Network is definitely a killer for my portfolio, percentage wise, because it went from $9 where I invested all the way up to $16 or $17. So that's looking good as well. But yeah, let me go back to my Coinbase account. All right, so we're at the 23 minute mark. I'm going to close this for members only. So anybody that is not a member, if you want to join as a member, it's 99 cents. I make it very cheap so you can get your questions answered and all that stuff. It does, help me out because then I can answer questions a lot better because I always have these long-winded answers. DT, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that more than you know. Means a lot. Big time super chat from DT. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. 258 people in here. Get them likes up. Yeah, get them up to 200 likes. That would be phenomenal. AIK and destroy something. I bought Loopring at 53 cents. Happy dance. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Did you buy a lot? How much did you buy? And where did you buy it? Because I would like to buy Loopring a little bit lower than where it is. Because Loopring currently, like we said, is at a dollar like 50. Is that right? Or a dollar 30? Maybe I should buy some more Loopring right now. A dollar 50 currently. 2.1 billion dollar market cap. And definitely see this make a huge move. So I probably should buy a little bit more, maybe like $1,000 worth, something. But then obviously the growth of my account is more or less on uh, putting more money in there until we see Loopring basically like double or triple in price. Then we can justify that. Uh, see, I'm from NY, so I can't buy certain cryptos. Yeah, that sucks. That does suck. I nabbed 170. I wouldn't buy now. I have reasons. Do you see a pullback coming? In the next, let's see, the last week, we have seen this go from 193 down to a level of 110, up to a level of 163. It does look like it's pulling back a little bit. We'll probably see, probably a good buy opportunity will be somewhere around that 130 mark, I would say. But if I would buy some, it would be another like 100 or something, and then work my way up to holding, maybe 1,000. Just buy once a week or every other week, and don't worry about it. Good idea. I do that with Algo. So currently I buy 10, I think $10 worth of Algo every single week, and I'm up to about $4,000. I did put in an extra $1,000 from Coinbase Pro over to here, but I'm gaining a decent amount every single day. Like I'm gaining 42 cents every day. I want to get to a point where I'm solidly gaining $1 a day. Then I know I'm gaining $365, through the end of the year, which means I would have to hold about $10,000 worth of Algo in order to do that. And I think we can definitely get to that point. So I want to hold $10,000 worth of Algo, and I also want to hold about $5,000 worth of maybe Ethereum, but at a lower level. Because right now, at these highs of $4,759, it's just high. Like I understand it can grow, and I have been adding to it even at these high points, but I obviously want to put more and more in there at some of the lower levels so that we can grow with the position or grow with the price there. I only had enough for 300 LRC, but I'm glad I got in. Yeah, that's perfect. Obviously, you would love to have a lot more, but that's perfect. Now, what is this digital asset now being covered? Securities thing. Any idea? What is it? Assets covered security. I haven't. I'll have to look. You have any like articles on it? This is the whole issue with, um, basically, uh, I believe taking like a certain, and I can't remember what it is, taking a coin and you're basically receiving interest off of it versus a. I have to look into. I'll be speaking out of the. I'll be speaking false information. I feel like I am, so I'm not gonna comment on it until I look into it. Statement trading. Yeah, I feel like if I spend time doing or looking into that now, it'll take up the whole entire time. So I'm not gonna see that, but I will look into it and talk about it on Discord. Feeling on AMC today. Nice little increase on the in the pre-market. Yeah, we're seeing a definite increase today. My feelings on AMC of where we're gonna make or if we're gonna make a move today, the volume looks half decent today. It looks pretty good. Seeing it at 833, and we're seeing about 342,000 shares worth of volume. That's just Webull volume. If you look at everything as a whole, we're probably looking at around 700K, closer to a million shares worth of volume, which is not bad at all. Why is it spamming here? I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. But yeah, where I see AMC going today, the volume looks good, so hopefully we could see some positivity. We have seen the past couple of weeks that we've seen some positivity in the beginning, some massive movements in the beginning of the week. However, towards the end of the week, it hasn't really been as positive. That being said, Friday was actually a pretty decent day. I expected them to pull us back below 40. But that did not happen. We ended up seeing a decent increase and then consolidating up in that area, showing that we have, yes, we are resisting at certain levels, but they're not shorting us as much up in those levels. So do I expect a positive day? With how much we've grown in the pre-market, it does look like ground for a positive day. Just look for a reversal towards maybe the end of the morning, middle of the day, lunchtime, somewhere around that area. Look for probably a little bit of a pullback, and it could be a decent size pullback. But I think all in all, we're going to see a positive day, whether it's slightly positive or insanely positive. I think we're going to see a positive day here. Why we have a black screen over on TikTok, or sorry, Twitch? Has it been black screen this whole entire time on Twitch? Please let me know if you are experiencing the same thing. Ferret Chief or anybody that's watching, let me know if it's been a black screen. There's no black screen, so it's actually loading. Like you're actually seeing everything that you're seeing that I'm looking at AMC right now. Okay, good. Because for some reason on my view, where I'm looking at it, and I can show you guys where I'm looking at it, this is what I'm getting. So it's literally just a black screen. Not good. But I'll figure out why I'm getting that. But as long as you're seeing it, then we're fine. We have 5 viewers here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We have 270 viewers over on YouTube. We did have a super chat, Big Bird bag holder. Thank you for the super chat. Love the content, homie. What's your opinion on the future of Anna? I did look into this. I did look into this in the past. Let's look at it now. So with this position, currently we're looking at 1.8 billion in circulating supply, which is basically nothing. A total of 2.1 billion. So we have definite, moves or potential for an increase. The market cap right now is at 4.9 billion, which is not insane. It's around that average mark. Now, we need to figure out what this will be. When you start to get into that average mark, you start to get above that average mark. Now you need to figure out like, what will this be? Why is this going to increase so much? Well, I don't know the use case behind it. If you do have a solid use case behind it, please let me know if you know about any type of use case. But when I look at the potential is there. The volume, the problem right now is I don't think it's the best time to buy. I think seeing it down 40% in volume is great, because then when you do see it get to those lows, you can find an entry point in order to make that buy. But right now, I'm not sure that this won't, just continue to decrease that way, because the large increase that we've seen from 83 cents all the way up to this high of $3.60, it still needs to settle. It still needs to get situated before. So we're probably going to see more and more of a pullback. It doesn't look like consolidation. It looks like they're creating lower highs and lower lows, which means that we're probably going to see a little bit more of a pullback. We could see a little bit of a resistance here if it is something that's very strong in the volume, but you can see here that the volume has decreased a lot. So when you see that the volume has decreased, and that means that people are like not as interested in it as they were, on a previous date. So do I believe in where this can go? The potential is there. Do I see it as a buying opportunity? I see it as I want an entry point. Maybe I'll get my feet wet type of opportunity, versus go all in. It's now at a high point that it hasn't been, basically ever before, right? If we look at year to date, we see that this has been hovering around that level of 75, 80 cents for this whole entire time before skyrocketing up and getting in like an unreasonable gain there, because what you're looking at here is now we have to figure out, are we going to fill this gap? So that's the tough thing about it. Now let's look at the popularity, because I know it is on Coinbase, right? So let's look at the popularity on Coinbase to see if it still is pretty popular over here. Currently down 6.12%, 6.12%. The popularity is at 28. So people are still making moves. The volume is just down. 1.1 billion is down based on the last 24 hours. So you're seeing 53% buy, 47% sell. So people are looking at this as maybe a buying opportunity. I still see it at a little bit of a, not saying it's a crazy high price, but I still see it as a high price because you have all of those areas to where it needed to fill a gap, right? From 80 and then seeing this area, you probably want to see maybe it push past this level. If it pushes past this level, if it falls past this level of, let's say, the lowest point, 244, then you could start to see that pull back down for a buying point, for an entry point. But it does have potential. Don't get me wrong. It does have potential. I always like to look at the potential of a position. Raw Status TV, what's going on? New member. Yes. Blazed One, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You're gonna enjoy yourself. You're gonna be able to comment and ask questions. Blue names are people that are mods but didn't pay for subs. What? It was probably from pre-memberships. Pay for subs? I don't pay for subs, or I don't ask people to pay for subs. I don't know what that means. Took $200 profit on Mana last week. That's amazing. It's great. And hopefully are you looking to swing trade it again, like find a different entry point, swing trade it, and then make your move from there and just do it over and over again? Because a lot of these positions that grow like that have a lot of swing trading moments where you can find those lows, those resistance points, and end up making a move again and continue to do that over and over and over again. Glad Matt is doing more crypto. Not as interested in stocks, and $1 isn't bad. Yeah, I think I think right now crypto is making more moves than the stock market is. Even though I can make consistent gains in the stock market, I can also make consistent gains in crypto market. And it seems like the crypto market just has more potential for growth and it has less factors into it. So for the crypto market, a lot of people don't understand, why you would invest in crypto. And I still get confused as to when people start breaking down what the future of crypto is, what the end goal of crypto is. But when you compare the two, stocks and crypto, the stock market is based off of a business that has to function the right way, that has to make sure it has, profits at the end of the year, make sure their P&L looks great, make sure their balance sheet looks fantastic, make sure that their business is running, at an optimal level. But for cryptocurrency, it's more or less just on the position itself. How's the position doing? What's the use case behind it? What businesses are you going to be able to use that at? Are you going to be able to buy things with it? Is it going to change your life? Like that's really what you're looking at. You don't have to worry about a P&L. You don't have to worry about the business doing great. With the stock market, it's not just worrying about the potential of where it can go based on how many shares are out there. For cryptocurrency, that's what you can worry about. How many shares are out there? How many coins are out there? If you have a low amount of coins, know that you can easily get a high price with the amount of popularity going into it. And if it's on a popular website, a popular exchange, then you're going to see that. So it's definitely different. Hey, Matt, so you're done with AMC? No, I'm not done with AMC. I talk about crypto all the time, but I'm not done with AMC. Still talking about it and still going over it whenever someone asks me a question. I'm all for it. It's just, it seems like when you make videos on YouTube, and I'll be honest with you guys because I'm always honest. When you make videos on YouTube, it's about what is popular, like right now, right? Just to be able to, one, gain the traction and the people to discuss with. So when you have videos that you create and they're not getting views like on AMC, that means that a lot of people don't want to see it. Do you know what I mean? So then when you make a video on something else and people really like it and they say, oh, well, can you make more videos on this? It's more or less like, hey, your subscribers want to see this. So how about you give them that? Now, when it comes to AMC videos, I still make AMC videos. I just don't stream as much with like the title AMC, going to the moon or something like that, unless we start seeing a large jump. YouTube is about clickability, and it sucks that it is, because I always like to remain like, you know, as transparent as possible and as real as possible. But I notice that when I try and remain as real as possible without changing things up a little bit, the viewership goes completely south. It goes downhill. And if I want to continue to do this full time, obviously you need to figure out when to use popularity of certain things. So, anyways, still talk about AMC, still invested in AMC. As you can see here, I still hold 900 shares. I'm not letting go of it. I still have a full understanding where this can go and what we're looking at in this position. I still create videos on it constantly. So, currently we have 317 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. We're almost at 200 likes. So if you can get me to 200 likes, that would be great. There's only so much that you can say about AMC. Absolutely. You're right. I mean, I can say all, like, everything that there is about AMC, but it's just, I feel like it's not enough for, daily streams. I'll still talk about it, still show you exactly what is happening. And since I don't stream during the market open, if I stream during the market open, then you'll be able to see like the growth of it, and I would go through second by second, minute by minute, all that stuff. But yeah, there's only so much you could say about AMC, and there's a lot of different crypto positions that you can get into, and there's a lot of stock positions that you can get into. This is why I day trade. This is why I swing trade. And yeah, are you going to stream the earnings call? I don't think so. I'll try. I don't. I don't think so, because there's probably going to be other people that are going to stream the earnings call and just get all the viewers anyways. 71 million domestic opening weekend for Eternals. I was part of that. I watched it and I loved the movie. Um, going to rise today. Let's see. Damn, I should have bought some 10 last year. Yeah, somebody talked to me about that last time. I think it was Friday, and I was going to give my opinion, but I totally forgot. Well, I totally forgot to check Facebook. Facebook, I'm streaming over there as well. Got 8 people over on Twitch. Thank you guys for being here. Uh, Matt, what do you think of Musk's Twitter poll? I didn't see it. We can look at it. My latest tweet I thought was pretty cool. Let's look at my tweet here. I'm Krill in the game, Krill in the crypto game. That's pretty cool. Let's look up Elon. What do you think of his last Twitter poll? Much have made lately of unrealized gains being made. Uh, I I mean, I'm not in Tesla, so it's it's tricky. I've heard about him selling Tesla stock, and I don't know what to think about it. I don't think it's a good thing. Um, and- because then obviously him being like that leader, right, and selling Tesla stock would just not be good. Um, But I guess with the whole unrealized gains situation is not good, to where if you're making making over $100 a year, all unrealized gains, I guess, get taxed. Which I don't know the detail of that, if that actually went through. I think there was a bill that went through, but I'm not 100% informed on everything. So I can tell you I'm um, in the dark here right now, but I can tell you anybody selling their stock, when you hear of this news, the price of Tesla should drop. If it doesn't, then Tesla is a different animal. I mean, it is a different animal because I don't understand how it's still growing, how it's still making these moves, but it's amazing to see it. Um, Credit Card Maestro, thank you for stopping by. Hope all is well. Yes, everything is going pretty damn great. I appreciate you being here. I've watched a couple of your videos recently. I know you're back to like credit cards and stuff, and that's good. But thank you for being here. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out his channel, he talks about credit cards and personal finance and all of that stuff. So if you guys want some great information on credit cards, especially when it comes to like you're getting like you're in the platinum card or the gold card or some sort of maybe annual fee card, you want to understand how to use everything the right way. Go to his channel. I'm telling you, get some good stuff. Thank you for stopping by and the super chat. I appreciate that as well. I would rather you stream the earnings call. Folks that do aren't my cup of bourbon. Aren't my cup of bourbon. I like how you put that there. I'll check it out. We did get the 200 likes. Thank you guys for getting me to that point. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I'll definitely have to look into it because depends if I have like meetings and stuff. Because remember, I still have a 9 to 5. I can't do this stuff full time. I mean, I can. It's just the way that we spend money. I can't because you need stability in some areas. I'm not as frugal as some people think. This is why I don't make videos on being very frugal. I probably save at best, at best, it has to be like 50% of my money. And there's a lot of people out there that will save a ton more. It's just, yeah, we spend a lot. I personally stay away from debts and credit cards. I'm a big fan of Dave Ramsey plan. I understand that. I'm not really a huge fan of Dave Ramsey. He has some things that are good, but I'm not really the biggest fan of Dave Ramsey because he basically talks at credit cards as if they're horrendous. And yes, the mindset usually going into holding the credit cards and spending with credit cards is uh, not the best because people will end up spending a lot more. And I've noticed that sometimes, but for most cases, all of my credit cards go towards normal spending categories. And when you have them go towards normal spending categories without you know, even caring about extra money going on there, or you don't want any other money to go on there, it's literally not caring about them. You're putting it aside and you put it on your gas bill, and you get what, let's say 2% on that. Well, now you're saving 2% every single month. If you didn't do that, then you wouldn't save that 2%. You just have to be disciplined. Being disciplined is key when it comes to credit cards because you can definitely overspend. Of credit cards, money back on every purchase puts everything on sale. Yes, exactly. The only thing you don't want to look at is like everything. If you look at everything's on sale, then you're going to buy everything that you see. Because there is a sale. But if you have something where it's like, all right, this is an expense, this is a business expense, this is my normal spending, this is my monthly spending. If I can save 5% on my monthly spending, that's amazing. You can put that 5% into investing, and now you can grow that 5%, that $50 into $500, or that $500 into $5,000. Thanks to all my credit cards, my bills are now on autopilot and never late. Yeah, see? Credit cards are good. They're not bad. Again, check out Credit Maestro's channel. He's definitely good people's too. Credit cards are good if you have for spending anyways. Yes, exactly. If you overspend, that's not good. All right, let's look at my accounts because I want to see exactly where I am with my or what I plan to do with these crypto assets and where I plan for them to be. Algorand, which means that in 4 days, I'm basically gaining one Algorand, one coin. So I'm really excited about the growth of that and the consistent growth of that. You can see here that the current market cap is at 12.1 billion. And the popularity is at 16. You can see that they're paying 4% interest. The typical hold time is 49 days. And I'm always looking for this to make a move. If they add on any circulating supply, so like I know this is 62%. So looking at the total circulating supply, or the total supply is 10 billion. If they add on that, then you obviously see a decrease in price. I'd rather that happen sooner than later so that I can buy in more at some of these low points. Because if I could have bought in, obviously at 170, that's a good point. But if I could have bought in way back here at like 80 cents, that would have been phenomenal. I would have bought in a lot more. And especially buying in down here in December, December 2020. That would be just amazing. And I want to find these positions that will end up making these moves. I don't know when they started paying you 4%. I know you can get paid a little bit more with like the wallet, the crypto wallet, but Coinbase wallet. They're supposed to build credit. That doesn't make sense. But house, you're not supposed to build credit. I don't know what. Are you talking to somebody else? Get a credit card with a limit on it. And worried about overspending. Yes, true, but a lot of credit cards end up pushing your limit just so that you do overspend. So credit card companies are not your friend at all. They are your enemy. The reason being is because they want you to pay as much as possible. Having 20% interest on a card, not the best, but you should never get to the point to where you have to pay interest. It should be you pay off the bill every month. You don't have to pay any interest. Unless you have 0% APR and you buy something that you want to pay off in time, because if you pay it off in time, technically your money that you're holding gains value, and you spending on that, now you're not gaining any value from you spending all in one spot. I love having high limits, makes my utilization next to nothing. Exactly. All right, so yeah, Algorand, I do plan for that to make a larger move. Again, I hold this. I'm holding this for a long period of time. This is one of my more longer term accounts because I'm gaining interest from them. So Algorand, Cosmos, Tezos, Ethereum 2.0 currently have gained about $49 in interest since the time of holding all these coins. I've gained a lot with Algo. I've gained a lot with Cosmos. I've gained almost $10 with Tezos. But Ethereum 2.0 is the lowest point. I only have 500 invested in there. Who pays 20% on a credit card? It's 20% is actually low. That's the average. All right, so let's look at Shiba Inu. Just a quick glance. So Shiba Inu right now is at 0.0000568 cents. I don't know why this. A bunch of. Okay, that's there, and that's been there. Okay, I can't just like delete it. But thank you everybody on TikTok. Make sure you double tap that screen, send some likes. It does help out. Everybody on Twitch, I appreciate you as well, and people on Facebook, I appreciate you as well. My highest card is 16%. I think my highest card is, I don't know, like 30. No, it's got to be a little bit less. 27%. Technically, it doesn't matter. I don't pay any of the interest anyways. Pay it off every time. Technically, Dave Ramsey's plan, you're supposed to have no debts and pay everything in cash, including large purchases. And that just doesn't. I understand that's safe and it protects a lot of people, but it also doesn't help you grow to a point to where you can be like financially free. You know what I mean? Like, right, you're taking the lengthy approach in order to get there. And I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. I mean, I guess you can have a large amount of people that don't even have like $1,000 in their savings account. A lot of people, when they see money, they don't save it. They don't put it anywhere and invest in certain places. You have a lot of people that are taking that money and just buying things that are depreciating assets, or just um, I don't know, shoes, or whatever you buy, clothing. And I do that as well, but I'm also saving, about $2,000 a year with credit cards, and that's obviously because my spending is high. My normal spending is high, but we're saving $2,000 a year by getting, 5 or 6% back at supermarkets. Everybody goes to supermarkets, so if you're going to supermarkets, why not get a discount? You know what I mean? So if I'm getting 5% or 6% back on the supermarket purchases, I will take that every time. He's about to get muted. Who? I'm guilty in the shoe department. Yeah, I buy shoes as well, which I get upset because the shoes that I actually have on today were like a hundred, like 140, 150, and Harper messed them all up in literally one day at like Dutch Wonderland. New member, yes, Walter Travers. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. It does mean a lot. Any new members, definitely join. It's only 99 cents. You can be a part of the chat, a part of the discussion. I am only going for like 2 more minutes, so I appreciate you becoming a new member. But I go live every morning from 8 to 9. Sometimes I have like a random stream at night, depending if Erica's working at night. Then I'll have a random stream. So we'll see how that if that happens. And I'm also thinking about starting the stream maybe a little bit earlier, but we'll see how that plays out. Maybe like a 2 hour stream or an hour and a half stream to test it out. But yeah, I think in the morning I'm always doing a lot of editing. Like I'm gonna upload 3 videos this week for the expert profit hands level over on Patreon. I have the end of chapter 7. So all of the strategies that we talked about with day trading, we have the end of chapter 7 coming along, building your own strategy, developing your own strategy, all of that stuff. There's just a lot of information. And if you guys want to learn about day trading, there's a plethora of videos across Patreon. If you're expert profit hands, you can go through, pay for 1 month, get all of the videos. There's a lot of them, and it goes through 7 chapters right now. We're getting into chapter 8 going next week, but I'm going to upload 3 videos this week, today, uh, Wednesday, and Friday. So, yeah. Hey, Matt, did you look at TCAT? I did look at TCAT before. I haven't looked at TCAT now. Are they running? Is it making a move? Yeah, I've looked at it before, but it's not really making a move now. Let's see year to date. Yeah, it's pretty much on the same. It's kind of on the same trajectory as a lot of positions where you have that large increase, and then you see that fluctuating decrease. So you obviously, this can be something that you can learn from. A lot of these positions that you do see here, they all kind of look the same. ZOM increase. You have that decreased where you did have that little push, but then you fell quite a bit. Now we're going to see this make a move in a lot of other positions as well, but that's basically what you see with a lot of those. It's just up, down. People realize it's a good buying price. It goes up, and then it goes down even more. So it just that's the way I would picture that. But anyways, guys, if you want to learn about day trading, go over to the Patreon, sign up for that. If you want to join the Discord group, you can join the first level of the Patreon, and also, check out some of the other links in the descriptions. Credit cards. Signing up for Coinbase, you get $10 of. You're starting to think your account was hacked because you're spamming like a bot. Not allowed in the chat. Who? Who are you talking about? The fun dad? No. Out of stock. I like better than Shiba or Dogecoin. Seriously, in my opinion, this is mine. I don't know who you're talking about here. But anyways, sorry, not a bot. Uh, Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 2 members that we got today. Thank you for the 3 super chats, or 2 super chats and 1 super sticker. I will be uploading videos later, probably on Shiba Inu and AMC. Hopefully AMC does a really, really good job so I can see the growth there. And I'm also looking to make some moves day trading wise in the first 30 minutes of the market open. So we'll see how that plays out. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook. I appreciate you. I'm going to get out of here again. That's like the 17th time saying it.